Kirsty Coventry will officially replace Thomas Bach as Olympic president in 3 months' time. Bach's 12-year term will come to an end on Olympic Day on June the 23rd. Now, it was an open secret that Coventry was his preferred successor. The majority of committee members involved in Thursday's vote had been brought in under his presidency, just one of the factors that helped push Coventry towards this historic victory.
The 144th IOC session has elected as the 10th president of the International Olympic Committee, Mrs. Kirsty Coventry.
For the first time, the International Olympic Committee has a female president. Zimbabwe's Kirsty Coventry is also the first African to take on the role. Two-time Olympic swimming gold medalist is replacing Thomas Bach in one of sport's most powerful jobs.
This race was an incredible race, and it made us better, made us a stronger movement. I know from all of the conversations that I've had with every single one of you how much stronger our movement is going to be when we now come back together.
Coventry secured an absolute majority of 49 of the 97 votes available, just enough to beat the 6 rival male candidates. I know you'll be disappointed, but taking a step back, a first president that's a woman, a first president from Africa, is that good for the IOC?
It's certainly good for the IOC. It's a good proposition. Mine was different. I based my candidacy on the experience. Now we have a candidacy which is based on a new way of doing things, on a new generation, a new continent, and a new gender.
The youngest president in the organisation's history, Coventry now has to navigate the treacherous world of sporting diplomacy, ensure the money keeps coming in from broadcasters and sponsors, and to give athletes like her the best possible chance of producing performances worthy of global attention. Deciding on the location of the 2036 Summer Games could be Coventry's chance to take the Olympics into new territory, with India, Qatar and South Africa all potential hosts. Would you see it as being important that the Games does go to a new part of the world, be it Africa or the Middle East perhaps?
You know, I said in my campaign that I really want us to be open to new regions across the movement. In Africa alone, in the next few years, we're going to have 500 million people under the age of 35. How are we going to inspire them? How are we going to create equal opportunities for young people around the world?
Already Africa's most successful Olympian, Coventry is now in charge of an organisation that before 1981 had no female members. The first big date in Coventry's diary will be next year's Winter Olympics in Italy, and then she'll be looking ahead to the Los Angeles Summer Games in 2028. Asked how she was looking forward to dealing with US President Donald Trump, Coventry said she'd had 20 years of experience dealing with difficult men in high positions. Coventry's 8-year term will also take in the Brisbane Games in 2032. Andy Richardson, Al Jazeera, Pylos, Greece.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.